What we are going to do is we are going to learn some basic grammar. Okay. Students are still learning. Parts of speech. So you all know, right, what includes the parts of speech? Everything is on the screen, so I'm not asking you all anything difficult. First of all, make this interactive. I won't be the only person speaking here. I also want you people to interact. Okay? Never mind even if it is a wrong answer. I won't offend you all for it. I won't say anything. Yeah. Parts of speech. So you know what includes in a parts of speech. So basically everything that we have here, it's adjectives, conjunctions, prepositions, nouns, pronouns, everything. Okay, vowels. So when we started learning grammar, what did we do first? We started doing with vowels. So what includes in a vowels? Simple basic thing.
I-O-U.
A-E-I-O-U includes in a vowel. So whenever we realize that when you need to put an "and," you have to focus on these letters and you have to see that, oh, if it is A, then I have to put an "and" before it. Okay. So if I say umbrella, I don't say umbrella, I say an umbrella because it starts with U. Yes. I say an ice cream. I don't say a ice cream because there is I incoming. But what about university? What are you going to add before university? Why so? What are we told? We are told to add "and" whenever we find a vowel. But then why the before university? Why the university?
It's an institution, ma'am. It's
yes,
an
why not an university? Yes.
Because वो conjunction ही है तो हम and use नहीं कर सकते उस चीज के लिए. University में बहुत सारी university आती है. It's not just a one university.
Ma'am, specifically there is no name of the university. It's only university, so we'll be using the
university. Exactly. So when I say that these rules that we have for grammar, there are some exceptional cases to this, as in when I told you this example that I put in. So these rules that we see in grammar, it's not that you have to exactly follow when we talk or when we write. Like we speak little bit of Indian English, don't we? We speak Indian English. We speak Indian English. Like you want to text somebody, you ask a person, "You are coming now?" That is a question for us. We ask this. It's still a question for us. If you ask me it is right or wrong, I would say it is right. Okay, because it's still fine. You can still speak. You say "you are coming now." This is fine. But exactly according to grammar, how should be a question? You should have some WH questions before you. Are you coming? Is the exact one. If you go according to the rules and regulations of the grammatical this thing, then it's like, are you coming? But we still ask, you are coming. You basically answer it. You are coming now. This is what we ask. So that is absolutely fine. So there are certain rules, but then there are also certain things that you also need to keep in mind, that it's not necessary that all the rules in the grammar are supposed to be followed. Okay, what about prepositions?
Preposition is
prepositions are used to show locations.
Of a noun. I guess.
I don't need any exact definition because I'm not here to teach definition. That doesn't matter. Okay, like you can say any prepositional words.
Which
that
gives
you
the
Ma'am, relative position is defined by prepositions. Under, over, those kinds of things. Relative position is what they define.
On, the, off. All of these includes your preposition words. Something which is simpler. Yes, off, for, over. The cat sat over. There was a bridge over. On. Okay, it. Everything includes a preposition. In, yes, in. So everything as under. I sat under a tree.
Under the table.
Yes. So these all includes prepositions. Yes. Nouns, I think you all know what nouns are basically. So I'm not focusing on nouns. All name, place, animal thing you all have played. That includes a noun. Okay. Name, place, animal thing, all includes a noun. Yes. Pronoun. How about pronoun?
Adjective.
How about pronoun?
Pronoun is
in place of a noun. You used to change the repeated use of noun.
Yes,
he, she,
in place of a noun. Yes, you say, what do you say?
Them.
Radhika went to the market. Radhika bought this. Radhika, instead of again and again repeating Radhika, you will say she went to the market. First I'll say Radhika went to the market. She bought this. She bought that. Okay, so I will use his, her, him, her accordingly. So that is pronoun. It, they, theirs. All of this includes a pronoun. What about conjunctions?
Connecting words,
Conjunction
ma'am.
is
And
Joins
Like
two
or.
and
sentences.
or.
And if
like
any
and
sentences, can you all give me one of y'all?
and.
Yeah, frame
If
it in a sentence. Frame it in a
okay, okay.
sentence.
Me and Ram was playing a football. Is it?
Yes, fine.
And
What are the conjunction or subordinating conjunction words that we have?
subordinate or concept
And
Yeah, and is already said.
of
Though, although.
either,
What about
Although, whereas,
nor,
but,
not,
besides.
nothing,
also,
before,
Between.
after. We can
do you
use
like
this
tea or a coffee? So
or
yes,
a
I have a
coffee. Right,
sentence.
right, right,
Yes.
right.
Or is also part of a conjunction because okay. I
Yet,
didn't go.
yet, since,
Yet,
unless.
yes, unless you water the plant, it will die. It will die unless. Okay, so all
Neither.
of these, neither,
Neither.
nor, everything.
either.
All you students know mostly everything. Yes, yeah. So this is known as conjunctions. Okay, now what about
Miss
adjective?
so as well. Just now you used it.
Adjective is किसी चीज की खासियत बतानी.
Which describes the noun.
Quality.
What happened, Vishaka? She's saying, due to many people speaking, I'm not able to hear you. Is that so?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Like actually, it was like many students at the time they spoke at once, so I was not able to hear your explanation properly.
Because I was not explaining, I was basically asking.
Yeah,
because these
you
are
were
basic-
asking that subordinative conjunctions and many more things about that.
basic things that I'm asking you. So don't worry
Yeah.
about it. Okay, adjectives and adverbs. Yeah. What about this? Why do you use an adjective? What do you use an adjective for?
To describe a
describe
noun.
It is used for basically describing somebody's quality.
Yes.
Mainly noun.
Okay. So any sentences that you all
Quality
can
of
put in? Any sentences that you all can frame using certain adjectives? Something in the chat box. Adverb defines a verb, whereas adjective defines a noun. You know what, students? I don't need the definition. It's very easy to get a definition. Give me some sentences so that I know.
Ma'am, sorry, can you please explain me adverb?
I will get back to you. First, let me explain adjective. Let me see.
Okay, sure.
So, adjectives. Any sentences, students, with adjectives?
Dogs are adorable.
Can you repeat it again or
it
just write it in the chat box?
Dogs are adorable. It is a
Okay.
adjective sentence.
Okay, so she's saying adorable. So I'm basically saying the dogs there, they are adorable. I have one sentence here in the chat box. It says that it's a fancy pen. Okay, so I'm saying fancy. Okay, the pen is fancy. Okay, you are looking beautiful. This is so what I'm saying is you are looking beautiful. So looking beautiful is a word. Yes, beautiful. So I'm basically describing the girl that I saw is beautiful. So I'm basically describing her with the quality that she has, that she is beautiful. Okay. So yes, okay. The boy in the class was tall. The boy in the class was the tallest. Okay, so tall, taller, tallest, everything. Okay, when you start describing a person, you describe a person, that's known as adjective. I can say amazing clouds above. So the clouds that I'm seeing,
Amazing.
they are amazing. Okay, they are amazing. They're not just simple clouds, but they are amazing clouds that I'm seeing. So I'm basically describing the cloud. I'm being wordy. You know how you be wordy? This is called you be wordy. You use figurative words to be wordy. You want to express something. Okay. So this is called I'm being wordy. Yes. Your idea is innovative. Innovative. Okay. Now, what about adverb? She dances gracefully. Gracefully. Yes. So I have Fatima saying she dances gracefully. Now, what's an adverb here?
Gracefully, I guess.
Children,
LY.
always notice that most of the cases to identify an adverb is quite easy because you will find ly in the ending. So here ly, gracefully. Okay. So beautifully, ly. So there are certain lys in your adverbs. So it's quite easy to identify adverb and also an adjective because it's being particularly defining that person for what the person is. Yes, the show ended too quickly, ly. Quickly. So it's quite easy to identify an adverb. He is sitting quietly. I'm getting a lot of sentences here. He is sitting quietly. Fatima, very good. He is sitting quietly. Okay. So ly. So this is what an adverb is. Basically describing the verb.
He is running very slowly.
Slowly, ly. You see, in most of the cases, it's very easy to identify an adverb. He runs swiftly, ly, swiftly. Okay. So this is basically an adverb. Yes. So these are the basic parts of speech that we need to know. We not only need to know, but we need to use it when we talk. We need to keep in mind certain things when we talk. Hope this is clear. This was just basic of what we had already did in school.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
these are the examples that you can find in is what? The girl rides a red bike. So the becomes my article. Okay. The girl becomes my noun and rides is basically verb, action. I'm doing an action. Is again an article. Red, which color bike? I'm defining the color red.
Adjective.
And I have the noun again has bike. Yes. The next sentence. Read out the next sentence. Yes, one of you
Played with Mark in the park. Mary is a name, noun.
Mary and Mark is a noun.
Played might be verb. With हमारा conjunction.
Preposition. With is a preposition.
Sorry. हाँ, correct. Preposition. And
is also a preposition.
Okay.
Yes. So you can see the you can see the examples here, right here. What includes the verb? Run, play, right? Basically all actions you do. Okay, she was sitting, I was thinking, okay, I was dreaming. That is also an action. Okay, I am dreaming. Basically what I'm doing is I'm daydreaming. Okay, so that's an action. Okay, noun is specific person, name, place, animal, thing. Adjective again, pretty, red, big, small. Okay, happy, sad, desperate. All of these includes your adjectives. And articles, basically we said what is that. And prepositions are to, for, at, by. Okay, I was near the station. Okay, at the station. So all of these includes your prepositions. Yes, and punctuations. Okay, tell me something about punctuations. How important punctuation is.
Full stop, explain, what? Open bracket.
Exclamation mark.
हाँ.
Ma'am, punctuations basically
Inverted
show
comma,
your emotions and many of the things.
Yes, but you know what, students? So when I teach my students, when I teach communication skills as a subject to my students, when I ask them to write a paragraph, I was teaching them, I told them to do an activity. When I told them to write I noticed students writing one entire paragraph, running, just because I couldn't find a full stop. Okay. So we know these things, that we know we need to put a full stop, we need to put if there's an expression going on, then I need to put an exclamation mark.
Capital letter.
Yes, capital letter. We know all these things, but what we do is we forget. Thanks to WhatsApp texting that we have nowadays, we forget all these things. Okay, we've forgotten.
Ma'am, and the basic punctuation, that is space.
Yes, all of us, we have totally forgotten, because I saw students in many classes, not in just one student in one class, many class students are writing, they're writing excellently, they're writing good, but the thing is that they're not putting any punctuation mark. I cannot even find a full stop in their sentence because they've forgotten to do it. They're not used to doing certain things now because they've forgotten. Okay. So yes, so you need to know the importance. You communicate, you are in a workplace, they tell you to write a documentation. That's a record that you keep, so something official that you do. Okay, and you imagine you write certain things with no exclamations, no punctuations. Basically you write your name. How do you write your name? Your first letter of the name will be in caps lock, capital letter. Okay, so both the things I have to know. Even my father's name will be in a caps lock. Okay, capital letter, I will use it. also I will also now we use docs and what do you say Word for doing our assignments. So we have something called as indent. The first line that we indent, you all know this, indenting the first line, indent.
No,
You
ma'am.
all know it? No,
You
okay.
mentioned the
Basically,
No,
title.
ma'am.
what is indent? What is indent? So when you write an assignment, when you're told to write an assignment, basically that's a documentation that you are sending. So what you do is you try to indent the first line. What I do is in schools, when we were in schools, what were we taught? Do finger rakho, yahan se likho. Weren't we taught this? We were taught, right? To keep
Column, you mean?
space.
Yes.
Basically, you're leaving space before you're writing. That is known as indent. Okay, you try to indent the first line.
2 finger space.
Yes, 2 finger space, basically spacing. Okay, that is known as indent. We don't do this. We know it. We don't do this. Okay. All our paragraphs are not structured. It goes haywire like this, like this, like this. Okay, we do this. We've forgotten. We know this. Now I told you, you all could recollect it, but we've forgotten this.
Yeah, because first we used to do it in the letter writing.
Yes, you all used to do it in the letter writing. You leave little bit space when you start. Okay, that is called as indent. Acha, chalo. Do you all know what is ellipsis?
No, ma'am.
Pardon?
Somebody said something apart from child. What's your name? Kaha. What is that? The one who said no, ma'am. The one who said no, ma'am.
Kakisha, ma'am. Kakisha. My name is Kakisha.
Katisha. Okay. Yes. Somebody else was also speaking.
Ma'am, pardon? What you have asked?
Ellipsis.
Ma'am, it's the dot that we always put when we don't know something.
Yes,
To
exactly.
indicate silence.
It's the dot. And tell me how many dots are we supposed to put? Are we supposed to put?
Usually 3.
Excellent. We are supposed to put 3. We have seen students. We have seen many people
Ma'am,
putting 10
they
number of
put
dots.
10.
10 dots. Okay, the dots go dot. When you want to say something and you feel okay, let it be. I'll just put 3 dots. Only 3 dots. It's not
Ma'am,
a fun
even
game.
sometimes in the movies when we get the subtitles and one word which is repeated, that only they'll give 3 dots. So by that I got to know that only 3 dots we need to put.
Yes, we should not put. We are not playing a game putting dots. Okay, only 3 dots. So basically, you all will understand this if you all have done a research or so on and so forth, wherein we are told to put only 1, 2, 3 dots. So basically, how do you use this? You use it now. You are writing an assignment or anything. You want to quote something. Okay, you basically wanted to quote something, so you go to the Google, you check. Basically that quote is by another person, so you basically have to credit that person first of all, because you're taking that person's quote. Now you feel that you don't want the entire quote, you just want the first half of the quote and other half you want it to be eliminated. You don't want it, basically you don't want it, you only want the first half of the quote. What you do is you just mention the first part and the other part you put brackets and you just put 3 dots. So what you are telling is that, listen, there is more to it, but I just wanted to highlight certain things. So that is ellipsis. Okay, we need to remember this. Semicolon, commas that we've forgotten when you say I brought fruits, vegetables, milk. Okay, so you
Inverted mark.
Yes, inverted mark. We are supposed to put commas that we have already forgotten. Okay, so I hope ellipsis is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so basically these are conjunctions examples that I told you. Tell me what's the conjunction in the examples.
But and
I tried to hit the nail, but it hit my thumb. So but is the conjunction. I have 2
For.
goldfish and a cat.
But and for.
For, yes, I would like a bike for commuting to work. So these are the examples for conjunctions. Yes. So moving forward, yes, I want you all to do this. So you will have to help me writing 2 sentences, 2 different sentences. One should be a verb and one should be a noun with the word dream. Frame 2 sentences, but one should be a verb and one should be a noun. You remember, verb is an action. Yes. I wanted to do it and the answer should be in the chat box. Please don't Google it. Huh? Try. So Sunil has a dream. So basically, what are you trying to say? Tell me, Sunil Chaudhary, is it a verb or a noun? Sunil has a dream. Sunil has dream. No, Sunil has
Oh,
a dream.
sorry, ma'am. Sunil have a dream. When Sunil is a noun and that
What is the
dream is
sentence you framed it for noun or a verb?
ma'am for noun.
Very good. Yes, he is dreaming during lectures. So Fatima, this is a noun or a verb? Fatima, he's dreaming during the lectures is a noun or a verb? Please, will you please unmute yourself and speak? Verb.
Verb, ma'am.
Yes. Becoming a data scientist is my dream. Noun. Excellent. Suresh was dreaming during the lectures. Yes. So these
He
I
is
want
daydreamer.
to. Huh?
He is daydreamer.
Yes. He is a daydreamer. What is it? Is a noun or a verb?
Verb.
A dream. I dream of driving a Lambo. Verb. You frame the sentence wrongly. Yash. Ratan dreams. Okay. Dream, no, dreams. Okay, or Ratan dreamt, you have to say. I had a strange dream last night. Yes, dreams are very interesting. Always try to dream.
Wait a second.
Fine. Now, what's an infinitive, students?
2 plus verb. All mute yourselves, please. There's a lot of disturbance. Yeah. So here, what's an infinitive?
To
To do. To do. Not only to do. To do is an infinitive. Exactly. He had a dream about climbing a mountain. So what is this? Is it a verb or a noun?
verb, ma'am.
Noun.
He had a
It's a
dream.
verb.
He had a dream about climbing a mountain.
Verb, ma'am. Verb. Final.
People are saying noun. Prince is saying a noun. Why Prince is a noun?
It's because it's a dream. We are not dreaming, no?
Why Prince it's a noun? I want Prince, the ones who frame the sentence, please tell me something. Why do you think it's a noun? Any reason? You framed a sentence, right? You said he had a dream about climbing a mountain. So few people told me it's a verb, few people are telling me it's a noun. So Prince also told me it's a noun. Why is it a noun, Prince? Could you justify? Yes? Waiting for you. Waiting for your answer. He's keeping quiet. No answers from you, Prince. You randomly framed a sentence and said it's a noun. Is that so? Aditi, why do you say it's a noun? Aditi Singh. It's an act, but act is a verb now. How many of you can tell me for sure that this is a noun? He had a dream about climbing a mountain.
An object to the verb, that's why.
So yes, so what is it? How many of you can surely tell me this is a noun? No, ma'am, this is a noun. That's it, ma'am. This is a noun. How many of you can tell me?
Miss, could you repeat the sentence once more?
This was not framed by me. This was framed by one person here, Prince. He said he had a dream about climbing a mountain. How many of you all say it's a noun? How many of you all
Miss,
say it's
it's
a
a
verb?
noun.
It is a noun. Okay, Prince, I was expecting an answer from you because you framed the sentence. Okay, it is a noun. Okay, there's no action. Climbing also, he had a dream of climbing. Okay, he's not really climbing. So it's a noun. Students, it's a noun. Just because you're also climbing and then don't just jump in and say verb, 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 verb. That was not a verb. That was a noun. You read the sentence properly, understand it properly. Was he doing it or was he just dreaming? Okay, it's my dream. Like somebody else also frames it.
thing.
Yes, somebody also framed like becoming a data scientist is a dream. Okay, he has not become. He's saying becoming.
Dreaming.
Yes. So he had a dream about climbing a mountain is not a verb, it's a noun. He was daydreaming is also a what?
Can you repeat the sentence?
Yash has written he was daydreaming.
That's a
Verb.
That
Verb.
is a verb. Excellent. That is a verb because he's dreaming, he's performing the action. So he
In
was
present, we can say.
yes, he was doing that
Ma'am?
action. It's an action. Yeah.
So in that previous sentence that we had been given of the climbing the mountain or a dream, that means in that sentence, then the climbing was the verb and the dream was the noun.
Yes. So basically that sentence was a noun. Okay. Climbing, it was just his dream. Okay. So there's no action basically performed. He just said, I want to climb. Now, when I say I want to climb, this is a noun or a verb?
Verb.
Acha, you meant to say like he's not acting like that, but he's just thinking to climb.
I want to climb that tree. So I'm just saying I want to climb. I'm not doing any action. I'm saying, oh, see that tree, I want to climb. I'm basically emphasizing on certain things. So it's a noun. Okay, students, understand this. Don't confuse yourself. Just because you see climb, just because you see doing, don't just jump into the conclusion, oh, this is pakka going to be a verb. That is not the case. Okay, I hope this is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, clearly.
We just have 5 minutes, I suppose. Anyways, I'll just quickly just start with tenses, but I won't be able to finish it. Yeah. Tell me what are tenses. Tenses. Don't bother about the continuous, present, perfect. Just tell
Ma'am,
me.
tenses basically speaks about the time, what the performance which you do at what time.
What time?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So what I was telling is don't basically bother about continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. As of now, just avoid it, just eliminate it because we'll just randomly speak of what is present, past, and future. These three things. Okay. So now tell me what is a present tense. Any sentences for present tense?
He is
Today
writing
is
a
a rainy
letter.
day. I am learning.
I mean, something simple sentences, some simpler sentences. Okay.
He is writing a letter.
He is writing a letter. Okay.
He
What is
writes.
that? Okay. He is going. So he is going is
Eating
what?
a meal.
What are
It's
you?
present continuous. Is going is present continuous.
He is
I am
writing also a
attending
present
CS
continuous.
Bridge Course lecture. Yes. So this is a present tense. Okay. So Pritesh says, I am attending CS Bridge Course lecture. So this is something happening in the present because he's at present, he's attending. You are talking. Yes, I am talking. This is a present tense. So forget the continuous as of now. I will do that in the next lecture. Okay. Just randomly speak about what is present, past. Now, what is a past?
That already happened.
That has already happened in the past. So any sentences for the past?
I went to cycling in the morning.
I was
I went. I went. You were talking. I ate my snacks. He was gone. Rohan moved with his car. Okay. More sentences. More participation. More
I
sentences.
pass.
I passed the. I passed. I passed.
Yesterday
the
we
exam.
played cricket.
I wrote a letter. Yes.
Yesterday we played cricket.
Yesterday we played cricket. He had eaten the meal. What is this?
Past.
Past.
Past. He had eaten the meal. Yes. I was attending the lecture. Is this past?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Why
Past
is it
continuous.
so? Why do you say it is past?
Because was are there.
Was is there. So you remember when in present there are some words like is, okay? So it which describe that the present is happening. Okay, it's happening. She is doing. Okay. When I say she was doing, it happens to
It
be in
will
the
be
past.
past.
I drank a glass of water. Now is it past?
Yes.
Yes.
Past.
Yes.
Why so? Why so? But
Right.
there's no was
Already
here.
complete.
But there's no
We
was
already,
here.
yeah, we
Already
already did.
completed the
Because
Okay, people are saying it's already complete, but I see no was here. Then how it became a past sentence? What describes
Drank.
it?
Past tense. Drank.
Drank. Okay, drink, drank, drunk.
drunk.
Okay, so I drank a glass of
Water.
He was drunk. Now what is that?
Past.
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 You could identify was and the word drunk. Okay, he was not drinking, but he was drunk.
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 Drunk. Yes. Future. Tell me something about the future. I will
be.
go for a
He will write a
lecture.
letter.
Sell.
The lecture is going to end in few minutes. Is going to end in few minutes.
go. I shall go.
I will going
I
to do
shall
this.
go. So using a shall is allowed? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes. She will go for a walk. That means no, she's gonna do. She has not done it. She is not doing it, but she is gonna do. Okay,
Doing.
she will be
Past.
doing
Future.
it somewhere in the future.
Future.
So yes, you will
Future.
leave us now. Yes, I will leave you now. Yes, I want to become an officer. I won't.
Won't. Nahi.
What is that, beta? Shreyansh? I won't. What is won't?
I wanted to become a doctor.
Wanted, wanted.
Instead wanted future.
Want. I want to become an officer is a present. Okay, I want.
I will become officer.
I will. Okay, I might do my work tomorrow. I might do my work. So might can also come in your
Future.
I might.
Be right.
Oh God, what is that? Somebody is having a very bad network. Yes. I might do my work tomorrow. Matlab, he's not very sure. I might do it. Sometimes I not even do it.
He was
Okay.
planning maybe.
He's planning basically. Even shall. Yes, I spoke about shall. Shall can
Yes,
also be used in a sentence. Okay. So I hope that this is clear to you all. You already know certain things. Just trying to brush up your grammar. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we've done present past. So tomorrow when we continue, we will start with what is continuous, what is perfect. Okay. We'll go into details of the
Ma'am.
tenses. Yes.